Hi guys, it's Chelsea. I was watching my introduction video that I just made a couple days ago, and I realized that I hardly talked about me and Jake's relationship at all. So anyways, I'm going to discuss it. Jake and I have been together since freshman year in high school. It's kind of a weird story, and he doesn't believe me, but I saw him the first day of homeroom of the first day of high school in freshman year, and I kind of looked at him and I was like, there's something about him. I kind of, I feel like he's going to be something in my life. I know it's weird and cliche and totally lame, but it's the truth. And we really didn't talk until a couple months later, and then all of a sudden he was like, hey, aren't you in 4 of my classes? Yeah. Anyways. So then December 19th of 2006, 5 days before Christmas, we finally started a relationship. And then 5 days later, on Christmas Eve, he met my whole family at our Christmas Eve celebration. And then, lo and behold, 6 years later, he proposes to me on Christmas Eve. But anyways, we'll get there. We haven't dated straight through for 6 years, of course, because we were young, we needed to date other people, and we've taken a few breaks, but for the most part, we've been together more than apart. I'm going to talk a little bit about his Army career, too. He's been in the Army since April of 2011. When he was in high school, he never said anything about being in the Army or going into the Army or anything like that, so when he said, I joined the Army, that was a total shock to everybody. But he went into basic in April, and we went down for his graduation, I think at the end of June. The end of June in 2011. And that was my first big road trip with his family, like his mom and dad. And we got really close that year, that summer. And that was awesome, because we needed that. Especially since Jake and I were getting really serious at that point. His MOS is 88 Mike. For those of you who don't know, that is truck driving. He drives the big, huge combat trucks, I think is what they're called. I don't know. If that's wrong, I'm sorry. And then after he did his AIT training, which is job training basically for the Army, he went and did airborne school in Georgia, I think. For 3 weeks. And airborne school is basically, they train you how to jump out of airplanes from 800 feet, I think. And basically that's a pay raise because that's dangerous. And I don't know. It was just something he wanted to do, and he's not a heights person, so again, that shocked all of us. And then he got stationed in Fort Bragg, where he still has his airborne status, and he's planning on staying at Fort Bragg with his airborne status for hopefully his career. I hope he doesn't get stationed in Alaska, but if he gets stationed in Germany, that would be cool. The reason why I only say those two is because those are the only 2 other airborne bases in the country, and overseas, I guess, because Germany's not in the country, but, so yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I got that out there and that you guys know how we met and how our relationship has started, and now we're engaged and we're planning a wedding, and it is already shown to be difficult, but we're getting through it, we're getting it. I am going to make a video about that though, how the Army has kind of made the wedding planning difficult, and just kind of make a video on what we wanted and what we now are getting. So, look out for that video, and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.